to welcome you back to Black Site Sports Tonight. I'm sad to say that Deion Sanders is a coaching fraud. First, I would like for you to subscribe to this channel, hit that like button, hit that notification button, but always comment on this video. I am probably one of the biggest Deion Sanders fans. I followed him ever since he was at Florida State, played for the Falcons, 49ers, Cowboys, won championships in the NFL, considered the greatest defensive back of all time. But when he took this job at Colorado, I thought it would be something special. I thought that he could become one of the premier coaches in college football. But after seeing this game against Nebraska, a team that they handled easily last year, and watching this team just decimate his offensive and defensive line and blow out the Colorado Buffaloes, and watch his son look like one of the worst quarterbacks in college football, I will have to say that this man is a fraud. He's not good enough to be coaching in D1. And I know a lot of people are going to be angry tonight because he's a black man and people think that he should be supported. But I wouldn't want this man coaching my D1 team. Yes, if I wanted fans to come to the games, if I wanted to sell paraphernalia, if I wanted someone who could be part of my pregame show, yes. But coaching my football team, after seeing this debacle tonight against the Nebraska Cornhuskers on national TV, the knives are going to be out for Deion Sanders. We saw his offensive line, the one that he wanted to replace for his son, look absolutely worse than it looked last year. We saw his son have that deer in the headlights look. Yes, the line was coming, but there's certain things a quarterback can do to slow a defensive line. And Pat Shermer could have been one of the worst hires. College football is made up of young minds, and he should have found the youngest of the minds to coach that offense for the Colorado Buffaloes. But to see this team look as bad as it is looked, and I'm telling you, they barely beat North Dakota State. And you're going to tell me in the next few weeks they're going to beat Arizona, Utah, Oklahoma State, Kansas State, when you have a defensive line that is actually being run over. Offensive line is being run over by the defensive line of Nebraska, and you have better teams out there still on their schedule. This was an important game to see what Deion Sanders said, that his team was going to improve from last year. But it seems like the team has regressed. It seems like the guys on the team are more involved in social media and getting views and getting NIL money. You know, Dan Lanning said enough last year. They are in it for views. And he was right. And that's what I see right now. I don't know how this is going to be corrected because he doesn't have the coaching staff. He has people that he think are good coaches like Warren Sapp. Doesn't mean because you are a Hall of Famer that you're a good coach. Georgia probably doesn't have any Hall of Famers on their staff as coaches, or Alabama. But they're fine coaches at their position that Deion Sanders hasn't recognized. And right now, after watching this game and watching this team play, this could be one of the worst teams in the Big 12 right now because of how they are being dealt with on both offense and defensive lines. That is the key to your football team. That is the backbone of any football team, that you play from little league to professionals. And it seems like Deion is more concerned about where his son is going to be drafted Where's Travis Hunter going to be drafted? Then how this football team looks on Saturday nights. And it looks terrible. Anybody who sees this game will be disgusted and say, hey, this guy can't coach. And I know everybody out there going to come out there with their defense mechanism for prime time, and they going to say everybody's racist. It ain't that, man. Anybody who knows anything about football knows that this team is not good enough. He paid a lot for transfers. He paid a lot for NIL. He did all that. And it still failed. And it doesn't look good at all. The Colorado fans are going to blow a gasket tonight. Any talk shows, they're going to blow a gasket tonight because of what they saw on that damn field. It was a mismatch. After all that turnover, the team got worser. Not better, worse. So I want to hear what Deion's going to say after the game. How he's going to explain this blowout to a team that he beat last year handily. I'm going to tell you, he's not going to be at Colorado too much longer. I'm telling you right there. Because the fans are not going to put up with this losing and all this spending of money that they have spent for Deion just for him to look good on the sidelines and have his sons drafted high in the draft. People pay to win. They don't pay to look good. They don't pay to sound good or dress good. They pay to win in college football. And that's all they care about. And let me tell you something. You're going to hear about it from Paul Feinbaum and everybody else in the sports media this coming Sunday and Monday after this dreadful performance. I want to thank you for listening to Black Site Sports. Hope you subscribe to this channel. Smash that like button, but also share this video.